My parents had $300,000 saved for retirement. It's all now. My dad, middle class guy, worked for State Farm, claims adjuster, great values. They raised 4 children, put us all through college, and when they retired, he had about $300,000 in his 401k. But guess what? That was plenty, because what did he need for income? About $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, 4%, right? So what does the big financial industry tell him to do? Say, oh, we've got this solved. We know exactly what you should do. You should put your money into 60% stocks and 40% bonds.
A classic diversified portfolio.
That's right. Very well said, Zach. A classic diversified, balanced portfolio. By the way, if you have that portfolio, that is not a very good portfolio for retirement. You're about to find out why. So they do it. They're like, okay, 60-40, that's what we will do. In the first year in retirement is 1999. The market's up like 20% or something. Everything's working great. And it's like, oh, this is awesome. Retirement's lovely. We took our $12,000 out. Our accounts grew. Retirement is easy peasy. Mm-hmm. But then the dot-com crash happened, and we had 2000, 2001, 2002. In that 3-year period, the stock market was down roughly 50%. My parents, who started with $300,000, remember, they're only taking out $12,000 a year. By the time they hit the end of 2002, basically 4 years into retirement, their accounts were down below $150,000. They lost over half of what it took their entire lives to save. I mean, think about that. It took my dad 30 plus years to save that $300,000. And in 4 short years, half of it was gone. And at that point, what do they have to do? They have to start taking less income. In fact, they stopped taking it altogether, right? Because they're worried they're going to run out of money, which if they kept taking $1,000 a month, they would have run out of money. But they're like, holy cow, we got to tighten our belt. My dad's thinking, man, do I have to go back to work? Like, sleepless nights, money, stress about money. They were freaking out. And guess what? They and everybody else. See, here's the problem. A balanced portfolio of 60% stocks and 40% bonds, that's a great portfolio to grow and accumulate without too much volatility. But if you're trying to live off of it in retirement, it is dead in the water. It only works when markets are good, not when markets are bad. And guess what, folks? That just ain't good enough, as my dad would say.